Hi there! Welcome to New Consultant Orientation 1, where I'm going to kind of walk you through some of the basics of your brand new Mary Kay business. So congratulations just on saying yes. It's something new, and so I know sometimes when you start something new, it's a little bit nerve-wracking at first. And that's why I have created a plan for you to be successful in your first few months as a consultant. So let's go ahead and we're going to walk through this packet. So it would be helpful to print it off. If you have it, you can pause this and go print it. So first off, like I said, welcome. And I want you to know that you are supported by a strong and very compassionate company. I've been in Mary Kay for 11 years now, and the higher up I get in the company and the more I know the company, the more I love it. Mary Kay offers the best products in the marketplace. We actually follow the standards of the FDA and the European Union. And just so that you know, there are no standards that the cosmetics and skincare industry actually has to follow in the US. So I think that's important to know. And the FDA only bans about 14 ingredients in skincare makeup products, and the European Union bans 1,400. So women often ask me, are your products all natural? Are they organic? And we don't claim any of that because that does not mean anything in the makeup and skincare industry as it does in the food industry. It does not in the skincare makeup industry. So anyone can write that their skincare makeup product is organic or all natural. It doesn't mean anything. So what I do want you to know is that our products are extremely high quality and very safe. The new miracle set that the company revealed recently, they've been working on it for 5 years. So that's the kind of quality we're talking about, and safety. They really test the products well. So, and that can just help you to rest assured. There's 3 million consultants in Mary Kay right now, worldwide. I'm making this video in 2018. So when you watch it, it might be a little bit older. But when you kind of know that, you know that you really have to make a high quality product that many women are going to be using it and selling it themselves. So I love the company is very, very geared towards that. That's very important to them. Okay, next, another really quality and important thing to the company is the golden rule. And that just means do unto others what you would have them do unto you. And Mary Kay, what that looks like is really treating your sister consultants with respect, sister directors with respect, and also when it comes to customers, not taking other people's customers. So if you ever come across someone, they want to buy something from you, always ask them first, well, do you currently have a Mary Kay beauty consultant? And if she says yes, you always want to send her back to that consultant. Really important to know. The company embraces the priorities of faith first, family second, and career third. You won't find that very often in the marketplace these days, but it's really important to our company. And so I love that. It's a really high priority in our company, and we really do hold true to that. So, and I love that. I love that you can not have to worry about compromising your faith or your family in order to be successful in this business. Next, I'm here to support you. So I am your business coach and your biggest cheerleader. Okay, Mary Kay has set our company up that you cannot be successful unless you're helping other women to be successful. And so your success is my number one priority. It truly is. So if you need anything, if you have questions about anything, do not hesitate to reach out to me. My contact information is here. So yeah, please do not ever hesitate to reach out to me and think, oh, I don't want to bug Leslie or bother her. I love being bugged and bothered by you as one of the consultants in my unit. So please reach out to me. My contacts on here, it's very easy to reach me via text. You can call me. Our unit website is lesliefabris.weebly.com. We'll get lots of questions answered there as well. So let's go on to number 2 here, a beauty consultant's job description. Okay, so this is really simple, you guys. It's to give away free facials and to share our career opportunity in order to enrich other women's lives. And if you can kind of keep that in the back of your mind, that that's your main goal as a beauty consultant, is to share the products through free facials and makeovers, and then to share the career opportunity of what you do. That's it. That's like the main thing is to keep the main thing, and that's the main thing in Mary Kay. So if you start getting confused or you're not really sure what to do, always go back to the basics. Number 3 is events and meetings. You can check out a schedule of all of these at lesliefabris.weebly.com. You'll see the schedule in there. We post it frequently in our Facebook group as well, but you'll find all the meeting dates and the times. I'm spread out between Ohio and Pennsylvania and some other areas, and so I am rotating where I'm doing meetings and events. So to find me and to find where we'll be meeting, you can check that out. Meetings are for recognition, they're for motivation, education, and where you'll get to see new products and learn about products. So meetings at your normal job are boring. You show up and you're like, la di da, twiddling your thumb, maybe they're stressful. That's not like meetings in Mary Kay. We call them meetings because that's technically what they are, but they're really fun. Like you come out and get recognized for what you did that month. You learn about new products. You get to test new products and try them out. And so you really do, if you can attend the meetings, come to them. You will love them, have so much fun. And you'll, like, once you go to your first one, you're gonna be like, I can't wait to go back to my next meeting, because you're gonna love it that much, like truly. And our events range from either guest events where you bring people to educational events for your business growth. So like we have big conferences a couple of times a year that you can attend that are put on by the company. Then we have smaller events that are put on maybe just by local groups. And then we do events to invite guests out to teach them makeup and skincare and kind of facial them. So you kind of have to keep up with, like I said, the schedule, but they're really fun, and I would highly encourage you to attend. Another thing that we do are webinars, and these occur bi-monthly right now. So we're currently doing them on Monday nights. That might change in the future, but right now, Monday nights, they're 30 minutes, and they're basically ideas for growing a successful business and incorporating skincare and makeup knowledge into them as well. And they'll just help you kind of stay in the game, stay connected to our units, especially if you're from out of town. Maybe you can't make it to our events and meetings. That will really keep you plugged in. Okay, number 4 is Mary Kay image. And you know what? I wanna talk about this for a second, because sometimes girls will say, oh my gosh, you mean I have to wear a skirt and a blouse or a dress? Like, I have to wear a uniform? And I want you to keep something in mind. In Mary Kay, the woman Mary Kay, when she founded the company back in 1963, what was really important to her was that we're in the beauty industry, and because we're in the beauty industry, we need to just kind of uphold a really strong appearance and a very successful, and I don't know, just like, I'm trying to think of what the right word is, but to her, it was just important that we looked professional. And I think that that's very important. When you go in and get your hair done by your hairstylist, if they look all frumpy, like, you don't want to work with that hairstylist. You want to find somebody else that like looks put together. It's the same thing in our business. If you're going to show up and teach somebody about beauty and how to take care of themselves and their skin and their makeup, guys, you want to be wearing the makeup. You want to be looking nice and dressed appropriately. And so even in a day of everyone's wearing slacks and that, even at a professional job, Mary Kay still felt it was important to keep on a skirt, a blouse when you're at your appointments. We also have beauty coats that you can purchase in Mary Kay. And it's basically like a black professional jacket that you could wear over a skirt that's really nice too. Dress heels, flats, professional shoes, obviously. And you'll want to do the professional dress. The only time that you see me that like you don't need to be dressed up essentially is at our webinar. Like, just show up, no makeup, whatever you look like is fine, because it's just us and no big deal. But for meetings and events and your own personal appointments, you always want to look professional and have this professional attire on. Okay, number 5 is sources of support. So MaryKayInTouch.com, that's where you'll place your orders. You'll find tons of product knowledge on there. It's basically the way that the company communicates with you. So the company Mary Kay communicates with you. Then there's your personal website, which you can sign up for your first year for free, and it's $30 every year after that, which is just awesome. And that's where your customers will find you and the Mary Kay products and be able to order through you. So you'll want to set that up. Next is our unit website. This is lesliefavors.weebly.com. This is where you'll find our units, specifically our unit. So I'm the director of a unit, and you're in it, and that's why you're on this video right now checking it out. But lesliefavors.weebly.com has details. I mean, it's anything from education, all your new consultant stuff that we're talking about right now. You can find all that. Recognition, events, all that. So anything that would be happening specifically like locally and within our unit, you'll find on there. Next is our unit Facebook group. So to stay connected, that's a great way. I post a lot of recognition pictures. You've probably already seen yourself posted on there for being a new consultant. So it's another great way to stay connected. And then I also have a website. It's leslieandlipstick.com. This is where you would send customers either to check out events that we have coming up, guest events, or to check out a career survey and do a career survey online. The last thing is just my email on here. So if you ever need to contact me via email, you can. And my phone number is earlier on this. So please call me, bug me. That's what I'm here for. So don't ever feel like, oh my gosh, I'm afraid to contact Leslie. Again, my job is to be your cheerleader and to help you be successful. So that's what I'm here for. So please contact me. I love it. Number 6, pink bubbles. You're like, what are pink bubbles and why do they matter to me? So pink bubbles are just 8 dates that I want you to reserve in your date book, on your phone. And this is where you're going to schedule out time to hold your first 8 parties, okay? A party is going to take you about 2 to 2.5 hours from start to finish. So calculated drive time might be a 30-minute drive, and put that in your date book, okay? You want to have these scheduled within your next 6 to 8 weeks. So basically your first 2 months in the business. The reason that we like for you to do 8 parties in your first 6 to 8 weeks in the business is because, like with a new job, if you only went into your job once a month or once every other week or something, you've never learned how to do it. It's really important to get that practice to remember and think about what you're doing. So that's why those 8 parties within those first 6 to 8 weeks are really important. So schedule out time. You don't need to know how to do a party yet. Just schedule out the time in which you will be free to do that. Okay? Really important. Really, really important. And then once you get those 8 party slots filled, which we'll talk about in a second, you get your pink ice ring, which is a beautiful, beautiful pink ring, and you will be really excited about it. I'll show it to you at your debut party. Speaking of debut party, number 7 on here is that you want to select within 4 weeks of signing your date, of when you start as a consultant, will want to schedule your debut party. If at all you can do it within those first 4 weeks, really important that we do that, okay? Really, really important. There is a list for under new consultants on the Leslie Fabersaat Weebly site, our unit site. It will explain to you what you need to do for the debut party. It actually says it's new consultants, click on that, and then you'll see debut party and a checklist of everything you need to do. So check that out. Let me know if you have any questions on that. And your debut party, I will be there, or your recruiter will be there. We'll be like doing it for you. So your goal is really to like get people there and have some food. And that's really important. That's what you want to do. But our goal once we get there is for you to have 15 women attend. We're going to introduce your friends and family to the Mary Kay products and brands, and we're going to teach them ways that they can support you. We're going to schedule future parties for you, get some initial sales for you, and book career surveys for you. Okay, so that's what we're going to do at that debut party, and that's why it's really important. Number 8 on here is to create a list of 50 women and phone numbers with their phone numbers that you will use to kind of generate this initial list of who can I invite to my debut party. Once you get 15 yeses for your debut party, you don't have to invite more. Like you don't have to invite all 50 if you get 15 yeses in the first 25. But that's why I want you to kind of create this list of 50 women. And then anyone that you might not have reached out to about your debut party, you can reach out to for future appointments, which is really cool. And use your contact list in your phone and Facebook to generate this list. That's really helpful. Okay, the script for the debut party, I have the script on here. So I know in this day and age, like calling people, like no one answers their phone, but I think it's really important to call everybody that you're inviting to your debut party and invite them over the phone. And this is why. If you're like freaking out right now, take a deep breath. I have an app you can download if it freaks you out to call people, that it makes your call go directly to voicemail. Okay, so if you're like that freaked out by it, you can do that. But I'll let you guys know most people won't even answer their phone. So don't worry, they probably won't answer. And there's like a script on here. So, hi, so-and-so, this is Leslie. Do you have a minute? Okay, great. I'm calling because I've started a new business that I'm really excited about. I'm training to be a professional beauty consultant with Mary Kay Cosmetics and would like to have you come to my grand opening business debut on, whatever date and time. We'll have refreshments, a ribbon cutting ceremony, free product sampling, and lots of free raffle prizes. We're holding it at, say the date. When you contact her, you really want to get a definite yes or no. Okay, a maybe doesn't really help you because, again, we're looking for 15 yeses. So that we need a yes or a no. So just kind of let her know that. If she's unsure if she can attend, we've got exactly what you can say on number 10. And that the reason for this, so you're going to go through, oh, that's okay. There's another way you can help me. To complete my training, I'm supposed to give a free facial to 30 women within 30 days. May I practice on your face? It's fun, and you'll love the way your skin feels and looks afterwards. Okay, great. What's better for you? And then give her the options that are already in your date book, okay, those 8 party options. And before you hang up, make sure you have a definite date set aside. Not like, oh, let me check. But okay, let's schedule it for this. If this doesn't work with your girlfriends, check with them, and then we'll go back over it. But you always want to set a date before you get off the phone with them. If you have them on the phone, that's awesome. Keep them on the phone until you get them booked, because it's really hard to get back in touch with people. And then just before you get off, it's just as easy for me to facial 5 to 6 people at a time as it is one person. Is there any reason you couldn't share your facial with a few friends and help me reach my 30% goal a little faster? I'll have hostess perks for you as well. So these are the things, these are like verbiage that works. So don't steer or don't like deviate from the script, just use it. It's been tried and true and tested and it works, okay? And then what am I looking at here? Number 11. And I'm noticing on my sheet that this is a typo, and that's okay. So if she can't attend, you're just gonna make sure that she's available, date and time, solidify that, put that in there, and just remind her that you're really working to solidify 15 guests at it for your director. So just make sure that she knows that. Okay, number 11 on here is going to be the power program. And this is really cool. So the last two things, I hope I didn't totally fly through those things, but I just wanted to give you an answer on, or an idea of what to say. Number 11 is just a text script that essentially all you need to do is that if she doesn't answer the phone, you're just gonna call her, you're gonna leave that voicemail, and then you're just gonna text her and say, hey girl, just listen to your voicemail when you get a chance, okay? And that's it. Okay, moving on from the debut party to the power program. Okay, the power program is a program that we designed in our unit to help consultants be the most successful possible. I love this program. It's really fun because you get lots of awesome recognition when you do it. But it helps you to work the business full circle. So rather than working the business hard, it helps you to work smart and not hard, okay? Exert less energy, make more money. And what it focuses on is faces, so number of facials that you're doing each month, sales for the month, and team building for the month. You can find this on my site at lesliefavors.weebly.com. But essentially, the power program tracks what you're doing with faces, how many facials you're doing each month, like I said, how much you're selling each month, how many team building appointments you're doing, which are also called career surveys, and then what your wholesale orders are for the month and how many new team members you brought in for the month. So it tracks all that, and then you end up in categories. So bronze would be a certain level, silver is a certain level, and gold is a certain level. And along with those, you get rewards for doing them. My favorite reward of all of them is that if you do any of them, bronze, silver, or gold, you get to do a girls' night out with me every month. And this is so fun. And hopefully you live locally, either in Ohio or PA, because I do one in each location every month. And usually after our meeting or on a Friday night, we'll go and we'll do something super fun. Like a movie night. We'll go out and do wine and painting, just anything you can think of that's fun, we do. So, and it's just like a time to connect with sister consultants and hang out, and it's blast. So you want to really check out the power program, and then, you start tracking that. There's a tracking sheet on there. Start tracking that right away, and keep track of that. Okay, before going on to new consultant orientation 2, make sure to complete the following, okay? So before you watch the next video, I want you to do these 3 things. Number 1, select 8 dates for your first 8 parties. Okay, that's first. Number 2, select a good date for your debut party. And you'll want to check this with myself or with your recruiter if she's doing it. Number 3, you want to create a list of 50 women with names and phone numbers so that you have that list. Okay, once you do that, I want you to go on to the second thing, okay? And that's it. You don't need to start contacting women quite yet about your debut party because you need to solidify that date with myself or your recruiter, okay? So make sure you do all that. Congratulations, you just completed new consultant orientation number 1, which was your first homework assignment. So way to go. Keep going, do your little bit of homework here, and then go on to your next video. I would say you can probably complete this within about an hour, okay? Or less, maybe 30 minutes if you're fast and you get through your contacts quickly, okay? But way to go.